Hello and welcome back to the next one-on-one session in progress. This is going to be the rodimus, yet again, the one and only. My opponent here is the creator of a new clan outline here on Fall of Cybertron that's making its way through the ranks, as it just started not too long ago, called the Cybertronian Defense Force, if I read this correctly in my notes, or CDF. We're going to head in here and have a good match in order to start in and hope the initiation into his group. Gonna do scout one-on-one. Everything is permitted except for the use of items and grabbing health. And fire blast, of course, so basically the norm. Good game ahead of time. All the same though, I'm going to send him a message in order to make sure if he does know the verifying premise of the one-on-one general traditional outline. Not so much a freestyle one-on-one, but a general one-on-one.
Team deathmatch.
Ah, crap, he can't end the match. I was afraid this was going to happen. He told me in advance he had connectivity issues, but I didn't pay too much mind to it when I most likely really should have. This is not good. The general traditional outline of 1v1 etiquette, which I'm probably going to have to do an update on, that way newer players can probably get an idea about how that works. Which is how one-on-ones are generally done. Hang on. If I only had a brain, if I only had a brain, brain. I sensed some BS getting ready to happen in this chat, so we're gonna exit the hell up out of here. I'm gonna send him an invite to a private chat outline of mine for Rodimus Prime's one-on-ones that I have access to on all my accounts. And Jamaz, again, thank you for creating this for me, because this helps a lot in a need-be situation like this where I don't have to worry about verbal text trafficking, so I gotta time all of my text in order to make sure that it's readable and not done amidst that huge verbal outline that's about to most likely happen, so I'm gonna let that go and focus on the opponent that's at hand, because we're likely gonna have to do this match on his host. Okay, now that he's back in my lobby, let us try this one more time. If it doesn't work, then I'll just transfer host over to him, and then we'll just do the one-on-one on his host and see if I can connect to him.
Team deathmatch. Eliminate the enemy team.
Ah, dag nab it all. Right at the goddamn finish line. And boop, disconnection access denied. Okay. You can host, and we will try to connect the dots of the combat. Let me go over my stuff just in case lag may persist on my end, because I sense that I may lag at times. Let me go over a build I was experimenting on PlayStation 4 and try it out over here. And I am good to go. I do believe I am good to go. Now, the moment of truth is just if I can just basically connect in.
I've been all around the world trying to find something. Lord knows that something is you. 'Cause I found in myself the one thing that's true.
Team deathmatch.
Alright, nothing looks like it's out of place here. Let's give it a test run. Looks smooth so far. Looks smooth. No spikes anywhere, nothing random. Seems doable. Yeah, this looks like it's normal for right now. I see nothing wrong. Now, I'm just simply moving around from bit to bit and I don't see anything, so I gotta actually see what happens in combat and see whether or not the points will be off by one, or if they hit too soon or too late. We'll see exactly if lag affects in my firing, and then I'll know what type of lag speed I'm working with here.
EMP so much!
That EMP throwing is good timing. So I can see right away that lag is visible in some sense, as the Path Blaster weapon has no effect on him. It's able to work for him, but it's not able to work for me. So my points are off by a second somewhere in the shooting. Thankfully, I did come prepared in case the shot's timings were off, so I do have a setup that is non-usable of Path Blaster or Lights Out. So I came prepared. And as he seemed to use EMP rather well, actually, I'm probably going to have to stick to close quarter combat altogether rather than trying to back. Oh yeah, that's going to be a problemo. Switch over to the modified defense sniper outline that I had. That's not sniper in any way, shape, or form. This is actually a build that I'm borrowing from Strax's Prime's loadout using the wheeljack frame. So, field test time. And it seems to be successful for the most part. So we'll know over time as this battle continues.
This is so not fair!
One second lag speed difference. Now I figured it out. Okay, I got no problem working with this. Even if a spike does transpire, it's not going to generate but maybe 1 or 2 added seconds. I think I can work with this. Let me cut my mic off right now, get focused again, because I can see this would be a very nice match all the same.
Better than energized! Jim. I need repairs. What I wanted.
Okay, there wasn't really a lot of lag issue in this match. Everything was just off by a second or two in my disadvantage and somewhat in the host's advantage. But other than that, this was a really nice match outline. I know he wanted to tighten one-on-one, but I got to get to a prior engagement that I had back on PlayStation 4. I have my arrangements done on WFC. I already fought Aswin, lost him, and I have this match here. Fought it, won it. So I can take a win and a loss and take the overall score back to PS4 and live to fight another day. I look forward to seeing more of this Arclight-one individual in the community over time and his defense force unit once they get collected. And I can see while the majority of the community does seem to see him as a novice now, but that's only how he looks at now. But I assure you, with what it is I've seen here, that can very gradually and easily change over time. I wouldn't be surprised if our next rematch, if it was a more closely fought game than what it is I just fought here now, with or without lag interruption or precedence. All of us start out the same and take different courses in order to reach the same end goal. How to interpret that, though, is what you will understand in time as you continue to play the grid and interact with many different people associated on the grid. When next we meet, and good luck to the Cybertronian Defense Force that has arrived.